is our squat test. This is going to be a way where we can set a baseline and work for a few weeks and come back and retest to see how we've improved with our strength on a squat. So what we need to do first is we need to just find our depth. So we're going to do a couple air squats, just something that's comfortable, don't need to force it. Wherever you feel like that end range for you is comfortable without forcing, that's going to be your range. You want to make sure toes and heels are pointed relatively straight, knees aligned with the shoelaces, chest up, and then be able to squat there. So doing like 5 to 10 air squats to find your depth. Once you find that, then you need to get a target to set at that depth. So that could be a bench, that could be a box, it could be a box with a plate. So for me, this bench right here is about the same depth as I had with my air squat, so I'm going to go ahead and just use this bench. I'm going to move my bench in. And how this test works is you're going to do 3 squats every minute on the minute. So you'll start minute 1, you'll do 3 squats, you'll rack the weight, you'll rest for the remaining minute or remaining part of the minute. Minute 2 happens, you'll unrack, do 3 more squats, rack it. And you're gonna do that for 10 minutes. So we're gonna get up to 30 squats, where you're doing 3 squats every minute. In order for the squat to count, you have to touch your target without sitting down completely, and it has to be a fluid rep. So there's no pausing at the top, no pausing and sitting down at the bottom. It's just touch and go, touch and go, touch and go to rack it. All right, so it looked like so. Your choice of squat, it could be a back squat, a front squat, or it could be a goblet squat with a dumbbell. I'm gonna show you with a back squat. So minute 1 starts, I find my target, I'm gonna do my 3 reps. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, walk it forward. I'm resting for the remainder of that minute. If I'm unable to hit my target on any rep, or I have to pause at the top or pause at the bottom in order to finish my 3 reps, I need to go down in weight. All right, so you have to have a successful round. If you don't, meaning you don't touch your target, or it's not just a touch and go, you need to decrease your weight for the next round. If you complete a successful round, meaning full range of motion for you, you're touching your target, there's no pausing, no breaking, and you feel good at the end of that one, go ahead and add weight to that. So that one felt pretty good, so I would go ahead and add some weight for the next round. Say I get into like minute 5 and all of a sudden I added some weight, but I'm no longer touching my target, or I have to pause at the top or the bottom to complete my 3 reps, then I need to start moving weight back down. What you want to record at the end of the 10 minutes is 1, your starting weight, what did you do on your first set? 2, the highest weight you were at, so what was my max weight that I used within that 10 minutes? And then my ending weight, so what was the last 3 reps that I did, what was the weight on my bar? That way it just gives us some good data of where I started, what my max was, and how I ended to give us an overall idea of strength. So next time you would do that, you would follow those numbers. 1, see if you can start at a higher weight. 2, see if your max gets a little higher. And 3, see if you have that endurance, that muscle endurance, to go a little heavier on the last round. So just giving us some data points to track how we're doing. It's not always easy to see it or feel improvement, so this is a good way for us to track just your squats, how we're doing, and give us some targets to reach for or some goals to reach for over the next few weeks.